Ready?
Let's go.
Shy away from the wild exchange. Terrance McKinney is the dog. Not taking counter by Duncan.
All right, let's do
You
it,
got-
man.
all right.
Let's do it, man.
Read
Let's
this.
get it.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, so I saw in an interview you said that you were scared to fight when you were in college. What were you scared of exactly?
I just didn't want to be like beating someone's ass and then get submitted. That was my biggest fear.
So it was more of a fear of losing rather than like getting hit?
Yeah, or getting like knocked out, cause you never know. Cause like one time I trained with like this Muay Thai guy, and this dude like did an axe kick on my head, cause I punched him kind of hard. Cause I always was just like a freak athlete, and I was like, damn, I need to train. Someone knows that kind of stuff, and I ain't got no real training. That would suck.
Is it fear of getting knocked out because the pain or the health, or is it just like more of an embarrassing kind of
No,
thing?
cause like before that, I've never been knocked out. I usually just in like drunk fights, and that's always just too smooth, you know?
Is fighting drunk like almost a cheat code? 'Cause like you don't
Yeah,
really have
cause
pain?
like as long as you hit them good, you know, you can knock them out. Especially if they're drunk. Like one good hit on the chin, they're slumped.
What's your drunk fighting record?
Undefeated.
Do you have a count? You know how many you've been in? Do you know
I've
how many?
probably gotten like 5, not that many. Once I like graduated, I didn't really get in too many fights after that.
What was like the root of all the fights that you were getting in?
Probably because I'm lit, probably hitting on someone's girl. And I always like to talk shit, you know?
Do you think being a UFC fighter gives you a lot of pull in the DMs?
Nah, I would say I got more girls before I got to UFC. Cause now I got a baby mom, 2 kids.
Why do you saying it like ruined your game? Oh shit.
I don't think it ruined my game. I always had game. I always tell people, if you can make them giggle, you can make the cheeks jiggle.
Oh, so you think you're definitely in the realm of like, oh shit. You've been moving around a lot.
Yeah.
How do you make a new place feel like home?
I used to move a lot when I was a kid, when I was in military. And so I feel like I had a lot of experience just making new friends. So basically just be yourself, you know what I mean? And if they don't like you, fuck them. I like bringing the energy to the gym, you know what I mean? I always like to crack jokes, cause like, I hate being serious all the time.
What was it like living on a base?
My mom didn't come get me till like a couple years in the military, cause she had to like figure her lifestyle out. Cause she was in a gang, like I said, she got stabbed in the artery,
Holy shit.
her hand broken with a bat for disrespecting the game.
Did she exit, if I'm allowed to ask that? I don't like.
Yeah, she like got her life right with cries, joined the military, and the rest was history. She ended up getting a PhD and just really changing all her whole life around.
Did you have a plan B if MMA didn't work out?
A lot of people don't know, but I got a degree in peer counseling,
What's your degree in?
sports science.
Do you use that in fighting today?
I would say so. I know like the anatomy of the body, like where to hit people. I think that's why I can hurt people quick in fights.
I can tell. The fucking stomach. Do you think you'll do anything with that after you're done fighting?
Of course, because I like giving back to the community, you know?
You're a college wrestler, right?
So like I help kids like learn how to get jobs, learn how to set their life up right. And really kids just need the big brother, you know? Someone to tell them they're cool, someone that can give them positive affirmation instead of being the older dick tearing them down.
You got like a big brother in the game in like UFC?
I got a couple actually, Charles Johnson, one of them.
What do you learn from them that you
That's
value?
like how to be mature and then just be more methodical, because like a lot of my fighters you see them go crazy.
Do you think you'll keep that style?
I think
Change
I
it up?
got to have it a little bit in my back pocket because that's who made me me.
Is your motivation in fighting more legacy or money? Like you just want to earn?
Legacy for sure, and then as long as I can lead people to Christ, you know what I mean?
What do you think you and your 3 closest friends have in common that's not fighting?
We like to play blackjack. And then I'm working on learning baccarat right now.
Dude, that's just player or banker. You don't need a strategy for that. You got a 12, he's showing a 2. Do you hit or stay?
Me, I'm a hit.
You hit on that?
Yeah, then cause like most of the time, especially it depends if you got a high card second, then I'll just play the field.
You think you could count, learn to count?
Dude, if I could, that'd be sick.
We'll have to go gamble together.
Yeah, that'd be
Just
sick.
lost a lot last night.
How much did you lose?
600.
The most I lose is 1,500.
15? Oh my, if the UFC didn't exist, what job do you think most fighters would have?
Probably like construction, cause you know. Something like that. A lot of fighters just do construction, cause we're all ADHD, we don't like sitting around.
Do you think that's what you would do if the UFC went under, there's no fighting?
Hell no. I'll go back to counseling. I was making good money doing that.
What's your one-call clothesline?
Just being myself and then making them feel comfortable. And I just be polite, you know what I mean? Because when you match that energy, people can tell when you're getting frustrated. So I just try to stay as calm as possible. So, you know, they feel comfortable and they would want to talk. I knew you were gonna be decent.
It's decent?
You did good. You did good.
Out of 10, what do I got?
I'll at least give you like a 7.
What's an 8, like an amateur?
No, I'll just say 7. I think you can hang with like pretty decent amateurs.
We'll go with the second round here.
Let's do it.
All right, what's the weirdest sponsorship offer you've got?
Manscaped, that was funny.
What'd you have to do?
Just like stuff like, like I did weird content. It was funny. I'll act like I'm shaving my balls.
Did you get
Stuff
any
like
inbound
that.
leads from that?
No, I
From the
did. People was dying laughing when we did it.
Outside of fighting, what's a skill you think you have that you're the top 1% at?
Not 1%, but I'm really good at chess. I can draw good.
Oh, I'm not taking you down.
I'm good at random stuff that you wouldn't assume I'm good at. Like I'm good at connect core.
How long did it take you to learn chess?
It took me a while, but I played so many games, you know what I mean? Because of my stepdad.
Oh my God.
I'll put the pressure on now.
Who's the fighter with the worst fan base?
I'll say the fighter with the worst fan base. I'll say the Dagestanis.
Just all of them in general?
Yeah, them foreign fans, they ride for their country, man. They'll get racist on your ass.
Oh, man. Oh, I can't even ask the next question. It's too close. All right, how many beers would it take for me to beat you in a fight?
Terrance, if you drunk, I feel like a baby could beat me up. Sometimes I be turned into a motherfucker.
What's your like limit?
I can at least do 24.
What Are you like a NFL or NBA fan by chance at all?
Yeah, especially when I'm doing my fantasy league.
You got ball knowledge like that?
A little bit, but Josh Allen's my favorite player though.
How do you think he'd do in the UFC? Oh shit. I have to, you know how.
Sometimes like getting to UFC is about skills. You just gotta play your cards right and a little bit of luck.
How much do you think weight class matters?
It's a huge, as you guys see, like if you go to jiu-jitsu tournaments and there's the open weight bracket, you gotta at least be 200 pounds to win those, maybe 180.
Do you think you could beat an amateur heavyweight, or is that like too big?
Yeah, hell yeah.
At what point is it like too much, even if they have some?
Skill. Like if you're like a 125 pounder in the heavyweight, you got minimum round of skills, they'll beat your ass.
Okay, so flyweight's got no chance.
Yeah, unless you're like Demetrius Johnson or like one that's like been like striking like that whole life, then you're a threat.
How much goes into assessing your next fight? Are you like, I want the best ranked, what the fans want, or the best stylistic matchup for me?
I would have to win, I'd say 3 more fights, and then I'll say it's possible.
Who do you pick though? I mean, like, how do you pick your?
If I would get a ranked fight, I'd want Vanille.
Do you get a lot of say in that, or is it just kind of like you just say yes to whoever the UFC gives
You can say a little bit, but really, once the UFC has the plan, you're on like their clock pretty much.
What's something really advanced goes into fighting that you didn't anticipate?
That I didn't anticipate.
That you had to pick up?
I would say learning how to do it all together, because sometimes people get in a wrestling match and they can't help but just wrestle the whole time instead of getting back to the striking. So that's where the elite really comes in, because they can really just, even though a person wrestling, get back to what they're doing, striking wise.
It's the end of the second round. Good job.
You tough. You ate it all, bro.
I think you're holding back, which is I'm happy for. I'm not. I don't need to find out how tough I am today. So you tell me earlier you're cornering someone this weekend, right?
Not this week.
Or at the end of the month?
Yeah.
Would you think you'd be an honest corner man? Like, dude, you're getting your ass beat. Like,
Oh
just
yeah,
don't.
I already told him, like, I'm at the corner of my other friend too, and I told him if he's getting beat up too bad, I'll stop the fight. I'm not about to just have you go out there and get CT for no money.
How bad would it have to be?
If I see him get dropped like multiple times in a row, even though he's not going out, I'll stop it.
If you got a 100K performance bonus tomorrow, what's the first thing you're spending it on?
I'll go put the down payment on my house, because now that my family's getting bigger, it's time to get a house for everybody.
What's your like guilty splurge purchase?
I love buying shoes, you know? I like jewelry, and I like clothes, and I like eating out a lot. I like fancy restaurants that you know is gonna be good.
Oh shit!
That's what overreacting gets you right there.
Well, when I go like this, it's like I don't want to look, because you're just
And
gonna.
if you do that, just make sure you move.
Where?
Anywhere.
Hey, rewind it. We're right here.
What you could have did, you could backstep, and then that puts me in the corner, and then you can.
Is that where you were?
Yeah.
I guess I couldn't see.
Yeah.
See, I felt like.
Yeah, you can step back, and then I'm in the corner.
I don't know if I could ever go 100 with you. That's crazy. What's something about your game you encourage young fighters to study?
Jiu-jitsu, bro. As you start training more, you realize, like, if you got good jiu-jitsu, no matter what it is, if you got better jiu-jitsu than someone, you can submit them. So I feel like jiu-jitsu is the most deadly art, especially if you can put it all together, you know what I mean?
So you said you know ball. Do you think Hamzat could take down Derrick Henry in a Oklahoma drill?
Hell no. Derrick Henry would run through that motherfucker.
What if it was like only 5-yard head start?
Oh, yeah, Kamzat's taking him down for sure.
Do you think you could hop in there in the league NFL?
Oh, no.
But you don't think you could tackle someone with all your wrestle
I
experience?
don't
Like
think I
be a
would
good
want to,
linebacker?
though, man.
Get the body lock.
Have you ever been, like, stepped on with cleats? That's just terrible.
That doesn't sound as bad. What's the biggest red flag when someone's picking a gym? You go train. Backstep. It didn't work.
The biggest red flag is anyone that be taking a picture of the chicks, you know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
Or someone sneaking grabs during the roll, big red flags.
Have you been victim to that?
Or them stinky motherfuckers, huge red flags. Like, bro, did you ever watch that gear?
Do you think when you go city to city, the crowd changes a lot?
Yeah, it depends where you at.
What's your favorite city to fight in?
Vegas.
How do you not gamble your fight check after? I don't like this, you know.
Cause you get your fight check on Tuesday after the fight.
I don't like when you lock in like that. What's the strangest thing you believe in?
I would say, mermaids. I think they're real.
That's the one?
Yeah. That's because the sea be having the weird creatures. And like, if you know about whales, they got hands just like us. Yeah, like
hands?
this skeleton crust sculpture in their fins.
I'm gonna fact check you on that one. No way.
It's like human hands. Yeah, look it up.
What two non-fighters would you love to see fight in the ring?
Let's go Drake versus Kendrick Lamar in a boxing
Dude, Drake's
match.
got to be beating his ass.
Or Blueface versus what's that dude? Scam Likely. I want to see that.
What's the tattoo on your neck mean? What's the stand for?
I got Samurai Warrior for the art of like one-on-one combat. You know what I mean?
This one right here, the octopus.
That's just Davy Jones, boy.
That's why you know a lot about the whales.
Yeah, take him to the
That
deep.
makes sense. What UFC fighter would the average person have the longest chance against?
A Dagestanning, because they ain't gonna knock you out.
Really?
They might break your bones, bro. You can survive that hill.
But they would tap, surely. The average human?
Yeah, but you can survive a little bit with wrestling if you hide your limbs and stuff, you know, run a little bit. But if you got a striker that can lock you down and trap you and then you make a mistake like that.
Do you think other fighters root for you when you're on the card? Ooh!
I think so. Especially for friends too. We root for each other.
Okay, what's something you wish you got asked more?
Shoot, maybe about God. I like to tell people about God. Nothing is free, bro. That's what's so great about God. Like, he did it for us, knowing like what kind of people we are. And I know God still has mercy on us, you know what I mean?
What's the most valuable mistake you think you've made?
I'll say get in trouble with the law, maybe the 2 DUIs, you know what I mean? Just
What did you blow?
on the second one, it was 0.081. I was so mad. I was like, there ain't no way.
Could you refuse the test?
No, I took it.
Was it because you thought you were good?
Just comply, bro.
That's a good
Like,
that's a good way of living.
That's all you gotta do, man. And it works out good for you. Like, they end up letting me go home that night.
What's the deepest thing you've learned about yourself in MMA?
Just how to persevere, you know what I mean? Never give up, because just because one thing happened, don't mean it's over.
Well, you're fine. For this round, I want to make a bet. First to sub.
Yeah.
But if I take you down,
Yeah.
or don't get subbed for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
I get to dress up and just like in the back room with you in one of your fights.
Okay.
And I just get to be there, like I helped you train.
Okay.
Deal?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All
So now we grappling?
right, so one takedown, or I just gotta survive.
Okay. Yeah.
Stop that. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh yeah. 50 seconds. Double or nothing? I the gilly. All right, the bet's off. Can I hold you in side control for a minute?
Told you, bro, I'm like a Hulk.
Dude's too strong. All right, ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Are you sure you're only a purple belt? Oh. Last round.
Good shit.
All right, give me a tip. How do I change my game today?
If you're gonna shoot, don't shoot with your head to the outside. Make sure you control the hands, and then also try to get your butterfly hooks activated. Anything to get their body off balance to where they can catch themselves. And once you have to catch yourself, things start to open up. You can grab the leg, you can attack the arm.
What's the biggest mistake you see a lot of people make when they're trying to get better at their game there?
I would say just like knowing when to move and not to move. Because sometimes being chaotic, it gives them chance to like advance position and then put you in compromised positions.
I'm out of questions, dude. That's all I got. But,
Awesome, Brody.
But dude, do you care if we do one thing I forgot I meant to do at the end of the round?
Yeah. I
just wanted to point at the ground and then just do a quick exchange.
You want it?
Yeah.
With the glove?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's go. I loved it. Hell yeah, brother, you the man.
I appreciate it, dude.
I love you, my boy.